Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to continue talking about figurative language. Remember, that's the language that doesn't mean exactly what it is on the page. Just like literal, remember, it just means what it says, and figurative is you have to use your imagination to find out what it means. So we're going to talk about a couple specific types of figurative language. Let's get started. Make sure you have your pen and paper if you want to take some notes, and let's go. So today we're going to work on identifying personification and hyperbole. Those are the two types of figurative language we're going to work on: personification and hyperbole. So personification is when something that isn't human acts like a human, or you could think of when something that isn't alive acts alive. So personification, a good way to remember it is you see that word person at the beginning. It's something that isn't human acting human. Personification. So an example from I Survived is when Ben tried to open the door, it protested and would not open. So protested means like it said, no, I won't do it. But can a door actually say, no, I won't do it? Can a door protest? No, but a person can protest. So the door, when it's protesting, it's acting like a human. So it's an example of personification. The second one we're going to talk about is hyperbole. Hyperbole is an exaggeration where you make something kind of like a bigger deal than it actually is. So if you said, Ben was so hungry he could eat a horse. Can Ben actually eat a horse? Probably not. But the way we know it's a hyperbole as opposed to an idiom, when it's an idiom, remember from last time, it means something completely different. Like saying, oh, that was a piece of cake. It's not talking about cake at all. But with the hyperbole, it's still talking about the same thing. It's just an exaggeration. So like in the sentence, Ben was so hungry he could eat a horse. It still means Ben was hungry. It's just he probably can't eat a whole horse. It's probably less than that. So we are going to practice. Is the sentence hyperbole or is it personification? Let's see. The first one says, if I have to do homework today, I will die. The first question we need to ask ourselves is it figurative? Is this person actually going to die if they're going to do their homework? No. So if I have to do homework today, I will die. If it's hyperbole, that would mean it's still talking about doing homework. It's just an exaggeration. Or if it's personification, it would be talking about something that's not a person. But this one says, if I have to do homework. So it's talking about a person. So if it's talking about a person, it can't be personification. And I think that is an exaggeration, a hyperbole. Just means he doesn't want to do his homework. So if I have to do my homework today, I will die. That is a hyperbole. The next one says, the warm bed was calling my name. Okay, so first, does it actually mean that the bed was saying, hey, Miss Huff, come sleep in me? Probably not. So it is definitely figurative language. But let's see. Is it something that's not a human acting like a human person? And the bed is calling someone's name, which is something a person could do. So I think that makes it personification because it's something that's not a person, the bed, doing something a person does, calling someone's name. So the next example is, I can smell pizza from a mile away. So we could ask ourselves, is this sentence actually talking about smelling pizza? Yes. So we could ask ourselves, is the sentence actually talking about pizza? Yes. But can he actually smell it from a mile away? Probably not. So it is a hyperbole. I can smell pizza from a mile away is a hyperbole. And the last one is the sun smiled down on Oji-san. So the sun, can it actually smile? No, it's not like a person like in this picture. It can't actually smile. So when we say the sun smiled down on Oji-san, that's personification. We're saying something that's not a person, the sun, is doing something a person does, which is smiling. So the sun smiled down on Oji-san is personification. So today, we were working on finding which sentences are personification when something that's not a human acts like a human, and which ones are hyperbole, which ones are an exaggeration, making something a bigger deal than it is. That's all for today. I will see you guys next time.